music festival in the beautiful Salmon Lake Park. It's going to be 2 big nights of great music. It'll start on Friday and it'll go through to Saturday night. And of course, you know the beautiful Salmon Lake Park right here in Grapeland. And great place to go camping. Bring your camper, bring your tent. I mean, we're going to get a little bit cooler weather. You know, you live in East Texas. When you're excited, it's going to be just 90 degrees. How exciting is that? But we have special guests in the studio. Sir, tell everybody who you are.
My name is Anthony Bonnette.
Mr. Bonnette, tell everybody where you're from and what you got going on.
Well, I'm from Ore City, Texas, which is up on Lake of the Pines. I was born in Lone Star, Texas, and so I've got a handful of songs. We're going to play a lot of them at Grapeland here in a day or two.
Okie doke. Well, Anthony, would you give us a little bit, can you give me a little bit of sample to start this interview off?
A sample of music?
Yes, sir, let's go.
You put me on the spot, but I bet I can do it.
Okay.
Well, the Navy turned my daddy loose in 1945. He rode straight home to East Texas on a train. Stepped off at Texas Eagle on a cold December night. Walked 27 miles north in the rain to see my mother and the son who bore his name. Took a job in a steel mill, making 80 cents an hour, 80 hours a week in that cursed furnace room. Just like the Hebrew children, he was walking in the fire. He was burned and scarred, but he was not consumed. Burned and scarred, but he was not consumed. They burned Oklahoma coal, melted ore from Dangerfield, turned that rusty pig iron into steel. That fire that scarred many a man had killed, burned my daddy's heart hard as Lone Star steel. Well, my mother, she loved that man that came home from the war with the passion that she thought could not be quelled. Day by day, a colder man came back home to her. When the fire burned out, there was nothing left. She took me, we left Daddy by himself. Burning Oklahoma coal, melting ore from Dangerfield, turning rusty pig iron into steel. That fire that scarred many a man had killed, turned my mother's heart hard as Lone Star steel. Well, my daddy, he died young, breathing smoke and spitting fire. My mama died with whiskey on her breath. They finally quenched them furnace fires 11 years ago, made their money and moved on to something else. Took that money, they moved off to somewhere else. From burning Oklahoma coal, melting ore from Dangerfield, turning rusty pig iron into steel. That fire that scarred many a man had killed, turned many a heart hard as Lone Star steel. Burned my little heart as hard as Lone Star steel.
Wow, thank you. Anthony, tell me how it's Bonnette?
Bonnette.
Bonnette. Anthony Bonnette will open up for the headliner Saturday night. That show will start at 7:30. The Malpass Brothers.
Brothers, folks.
It's all going on in our beautiful Salmon Lake Park. Now, Anthony, tell us a little bit something about yourself.
Well, my daddy's a bricklayer and his daddy's a bricklayer, and we grew up kind of in, well, I wouldn't want to say lower middle class because that would be painting it in too good a light. But we grew up over there on Lake of the Pines, so there's a lot of fishing and a lot of hunting and a lot of that kind of stuff. And then there's a lot of picking. My mama's daddy is an Assembly of God preacher, or was, so she grew up in music. She did the music in church. So when I was young, we would go from church to church making music. Me and my three brothers, the four of us, and mom and dad.
Well, it sounds like you learned, and you learned mighty good. Now, let me ask you this. Do you perform everywhere? I mean, I know you perform all of East Texas.
We do. We're right now we're from Dallas to Shreveport to Texarkana and down this way, down Nacogdoches kind of way.
Well, we are glad that you joined us this morning. I very seldom have live music in the studio, so that was a real treat to me.
It was a treat for us too.
And we are looking forward to great music at the Country Music Festival at the beautiful Salmon Lake Park. Now, I got a call earlier in the week that said that I was messing up. Folks, you know I don't mess up. Well, okay, sometimes. It's not the Bluegrass Festival. The Bluegrass Festival is later on in October, but this is the Country Music Festival. It's got Friday night. You're going to have Holly Tucker. She'll be starting the show at 7:30, and then Curtis Grimes will take the stage, and then Saturday night at 7:30, Anthony Bonnette will start the show, followed by the Malpass brothers.
Malpass brothers.
Malpass brothers. You know I can't roll my lips like this with this Cajun accent. But we are tickled to have you, and we look forward to some 4 great shows and at the beautiful Salmon Lake Park. And we wish you the best of luck, and you have a great day.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
All right.